There are several reasons why I decided to go away from Metro by T-Mobile and completely use Google Fi as my main provider. Now, Google Fi obviously uses T-Mobile's network, so it's not really a big hindrance at all switching from Metro to Google Fi. It uses the same parent company network, and I'm getting the same type of speeds regardless. And yes, while Metro by T-Mobile does have deprioritization, so it's kind of an unlimited plan to an extent, Google Fi doesn't. A 50 gig cap on the Unlimited Plus plan. After doing that, you're slowed for the remainder of the month. But it's not a hindrance for me because the family's still on Metro by T-Mobile. We still have the home internet from Metro, aka T-Mobile. So when I'm at home, I'm on Wi-Fi, so I'm not really using any data at all whatsoever. And when I'm away from home, I'm using data, which is totally fine. But some of the big things here to kind of think about while I showed you this nice little speed test to show you the difference between VPN being on and off is that in itself, you get data encryption for free. You get a free VPN. Now, say what you will about it. I'm not here to sit here and go back and forth with people about the VPN and how secure it is. But it is nice to know that they give it to you and it's not an additional cost. Well, for me, one of the big things about Google Fi and the reason why that I like going to it and primarily staying on it now that most of my life is situated from stuff is for the simple fact that I can talk to family overseas. That is a big thing to have with 50 plus countries being able to talk to them at no additional cost per month. And if I decide to go and take a trip out there to visit family, my phone's gonna work, which is a big plus. Another big key feature here, and the thing that I like about Google Fi compared to Metro, is that I don't have to consistently be doing a switch for the SIM to another device. I don't have to get on and have to fight with plugging in IMEIs and making switches. Well, yes, in fact, that is pretty secure. Google Fi runs off your Google account. So you must be signed into your Google account in order to be able to activate the eSIM on a device. I mean, someone would actually have to have my Google account to compromise it in order to be able to get my phone line from Google Fi. So I'm not too worried about it, because I don't share my password with anybody. So these devices on the desk are here because these are the devices that I can easily switch to on Google Fi using eSIM. That has been a blessing. I'm totally happy about that. eSIM support also means that if I wanted to, with the data-only SIM card I have from Metro, I can pop that in specifically for data and not use any of the 50 gigs that's on the Unlimited Plus plan. And while yes, the Unlimited Plus plan is $65 a month plus taxes, don't worry about it. While it may not be enticing for some people, it comes out of my paycheck, so I'm not too concerned. And I'm actually happy that they dropped the price on the Unlimited Plus plan as well as the Simply Unlimited and gave a little bit more with the Simply Unlimited. And the final thing is that I can get a data-only SIM card, and that pretty much uses from my 50 gigs. And so I'm not too worried about that. But in general, that's the reason why I went back to Google Fi as my main provider. Thanks for listening. There's a code in the description.